day, one and all. My name is Kathy, and I'd like to welcome you to this episode of the Scrap and Crafty Gardener. Today, I got in a small product haul from GinaK, and I'm going to make 3 cards, hopefully, based on one of the products I got. The first thing I finally got the labels for my ink pads. And you get 2 sheets, and I went ahead and I put on all the labels. Now, I didn't get her neon colors, so I don't have those yet. And then these must be specialty inks, because I don't have those ones either. But I have all of the other colors now. So I put my labels on, and I put them on the end. Okay, and then she had a new product release last week. And I ordered enough that I got this free incentive set. And then I went ahead and I ordered, there was a matching die cut set. So I paid for that, and then this was free with purchase. It's really cute. I also ordered the Garden Kitties. It's a stamp and die bundle. I can't wait to make something with these. Of course, I love cats, but I'm not using this one today. I also ordered this. It's like a giraffe print. It's called a cobblestone, but to me it reminds me of a giraffe. But I ordered that. And I did get in some of these masking magic strips that I'm looking forward to using. And then the bundle that I'm going to be using today. This is the All Occasion Flowers. And this was a stamp and die bundle. And we're going to use this today to make 3 cards. So let's get started. Now this came already, it's like a slip package. I don't know how if I can get them out, but there is still a bottom. But the sides split open. Well, at least most of it was. All right, so I'm going to be using the stamps and some of the dies. Okay, I'm just going to set these up and I'll show you what I've done. I cut out some parts already from her Master Layouts 8. I did 3 black borders. I'm going full on GinaK today. This measures 4 7/16 by 6 7/16 if you don't have the Master Layouts. And then I did a white insert, which is 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. And that the insert has this nice stitch die. And then I chose 3. I'm going with different color cards instead of white. I have a light lavender, a blue, and pink. And these are my normal 5 by 7 cards. They measure 10 inches by 7 inches. You score it at the 5-inch mark, fold it, and crease it with your bone folder. And then I have some scrap papers to stamp sentiments on. Okay, let's get started on the fronts. I'm also hopefully going to be doing some ink splattering or spattering using this metallic gold paint from Deco Arts. We'll see how that goes. All right, now I want to use these stamps that look like you just smushed your color across the paper. I'm sorry, I know that sounds terrible when I do that. I'm going to do, I think, 3. I wish the set would have come with 1 more, but I will move this one down. So if I put that one there, let's see, so, okay, like that. And now I have not used these at all, obviously, so I am going to rub them with my finger to get off any residue that's left over from the factory. Okay, and I am going to, we'll start with the pink card. I've chosen Bubblegum Pink and Dusty Rose. And the Bubblegum Pink's a lighter color, and that's the one I want to be for the center stamp. And then the Dusty Rose is a darker color, and that's the one I want for the 2 outer stamps. But let's see if I can do this. All right. And we're going to rub those down. Oh, that looks kind of cool. I think I will re-ink just a little bit more. Okay, the Dusty Rose is the bottom, and the Bubblegum is the top. Cool. Now I'm going to leave the one in the middle there, because when I stamp my other cards, I want it in the same place. So now this one I'm going to move up here. And that's the Dusty Rose. Oh. Okay. Just inked up the wrong one. Might not do 3 cards today, might just do 1. That's the Dusty Rose. Oh, that looks good. Okay, now, I'll just take these off because I am going to stamp the flower on here, I hope. And I'm going to do this flower over the center, and I'm going to do this in black. And I'm going to be using the VersaFine Claire in the color Nocturne. And I forgot to condition this stamp, but I think it'll be okay. This VersaFine tends to cover things very well. Give it one more. Oh, that looks good. Okay. So we'll set that aside to dry while we work on the other ones. Now, clean that off. And we'll do the blue one next. I think I want to do a little bit different. I'm going to angle these ones. I don't know why. I just am. So these splashes are going to be angled. And for the blue, I have chosen blue raspberry and powder blue. Now I want powder blue to be the top and the bottom, and the blue raspberry to be the one in the center. I'm trying to alternate light versus dark. Not that it really matters, I don't think. Oh, I like that. Okay. Now I'm gonna put the top one on again, and I want that to go, actually I want it to go, no, we'll go here. All right, and that was the powder blue. Well, my goodness. Good thing I didn't ink that because the stamp was upside down. So I think it probably would have worked upside down, it just would have looked different. You would get a solid image rather than this ink smudged looking image. Yeah, okay. Clean that off a little bit. Okay, now we'll put the flower on. And now I want to come down a little bit more with the flower. And I got some ink up there, must be on my finger. Okay, that's not coming off very well. I'll try it later. Let me just clean off this platform just in case there was something on here. We'll do well. And the VersaFine Clear and Nocturne again. And one more. Yes, nice. I'm going to pull this out, and I'm just going to see if I can get the ink off. If not, I will I'll just use my white Jelly Roll pen here to cover that up, because I'm going to splatter this with ink anyhow. And I'm going to put a few blings on it. Okay, now we'll clean this one off, and then we'll do our purple card. Stamp our sentiments, cut them out, and start assembling. Okay, now for the purple, I've chosen Lovely Lavender and Plum Punch. And I want to go again with the, let's go with the darker on the outside, lighter on the inside. And I am going to move these again. Oops, let's go the right side of that. And I want to go this way this time. Okay, so we're going with the Plum Punch on the outside. This is going to be a dark purple. And Lovely Lavender on the inside. And that may be a little too pale, so I might have to do that one twice to darken the color. It's a little pale and it's got a little blue in there. I must not have cleaned that stamp off very well, but that's okay. I actually like the color. Yeah, all right, now we'll move the top one down. Like that, and we'll do the Plum Punch. I like how that has the blue in it. That was a happy accident. It added a little something to the paleness of the Lovely Lavender color. Okay. Put these back on here. Oh, that's that one. And that's that one. Do our flower, and make sure that this ink gets really dark so it shines through that Plum Punch. A little bit more in the center there. I need to press a little harder. Yes, that's much better. Now clean this off. And then I'm going to splatter next. So I will set this aside so that I can be stamping and die cutting while the splatters are drying. All right, now I haven't even opened this gold. I've had it in my stash for a while. And it's time to get the stuff out of my stash and out of your stash and put it back and throw it across the room and put it to use. You bought it. I'd hate to throw this away because it was, well, runny like that for one. I guess it didn't shake it enough. But if it goes bad and I didn't use it, that is a waste of money. Of course, if this doesn't, this may already be a waste of money. I do have the lunar paste, which I could do this with. But let's see if, nope, it's still oily. All right, let's go with the lunar paste. I'll have to work on that. So that may have been a waste of money. Excuse the reach while I get my lunar paste. We'll put a little bit of this out. Oh. Let's see if I have a little spatula here, and I do. I'm not sure how much of this to use. I put a little bit down and mix it with water. Not sure how much water to use. Probably need more water than that. And I'm probably going about this all wrong, but I wanted to try it. All right, let's try tapping here. Tap, tap, tap. And I'm leaning my head back, so I'm sorry if I go off camera, but I don't want to splash my glasses again. All right, now let's clean up this mess. And I'm going to put the camera on pause while I clean up this lunar paste and any splashes that I have gotten all over the place. And I'll be back in just a minute. I am back, and these are pretty much dry. It's been an hour. And while I was away, I cut 3 pieces of white 4.5 by 6.5 for the inside of the card, since I'm using colored cardstock. And I stamped this flower from the set in the corner of each one of the cards in the colors that we had used on the stamps. All right, so let's set these aside, and I'm going to stamp some sentiments. I have some scratch paper here, and let's see, we've got Thinking of You will be one of them. I think I'll do a With Sympathy for the purple card, and Birthday Wishes. Birthday for the pink, and Thinking of You for the blue. And I'm just going to stamp these in the VersaFine Clair Nocturne. And I always manage to get extra ink. Such is my lot. And those came out nicely. Now I get to figure out which one of the die cuts goes with them. Okay, this is Thinking of You. That was over here. Birthday Wishes up here. And With Sympathy. All right. Okay. Now we'll get out my Anna Griffin Empress with my magnetic mat, And let's figure out which of these die cuts goes with the words. I like that they are already separated. I despise when a stamp set comes already put together. Well, that's definitely not one of those. Or is that? Oh, is that the With Sympathy? Yes, that's the With Sympathy. All right. No, that one's not that one. Birthday Wishes. And Thinking of You. Now let's see if I can get these centered just right so that they cut out without being out of whack. Oh, that one looks good. Oh, they all look good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut out one more of each without being stamped so that I can glue them together and have a thicker die. Just a little bit more dimension. There we go. That'll be the Thinking of You, Birthday Wishes, and With Sympathy. Let's just set these here for now. And let's put these cards together. I'm hoping my purple still looks good with the darker purple colors. Oh, yes, it will. Okay. Let's start with purple. This is going to be my sympathy card. Part of my new organization system is once I get something in, I'm going to use it and then file it with name of maker, name of kit or design, etc. It comes in, it gets organized. But first it gets used so that I can say I have used it. Now this is going to be my sympathy card. So I'm going to glue the back on here. And this glue might not work. I need to refill that bottle. And line those up. And I think I'm going to put that right down there at the bottom. Just so. And I have a few of these clear domes. That's how it's going to be. And it's an even number, but my brain is going towards even numbers. So that's okay. It likes order, even though the creative part of me doesn't really. Okay, card number 1. We'll do the pink one. Oh, no, I got to put the inside. I should put the insides in first. And there, now you have a nice white surface that you can write on. Okay, let's do pink card next. Put our pink inside. And get a little glue on the edge. And I really didn't get much gold splatter everywhere. I had it all over the side of my hand, which probably was from the paintbrush. I still need to figure out my tube of paint to see if that is salvageable or if that is trash. Okay, and this is going to be my birthday wishes. We'll double those up. Just makes it a little sturdier. And that is going to go right there. Okay, and I need a wet wipe of that glue on my fingers. Okay, now I want some of the small ones again. Oh, hold on. I kind of like the placement of those ones, but we're just going to pop some on here to see what happens. Don't like the big ones on there. Okay, I'm going with those 4. Again, an even number. And that's okay. You do you. If you like odd numbers, go for it. If you like even numbers like my brain does, go for it. Needs a little bit more glue up in this corner. Just a smidge. And there's card number 2. Last card is the blue one. Oh, put the one over the front. Yeah. Love this glue, but it is so sticky. Well, it's meant to be. It's this can be a repositionable glue if you let it dry out. But it holds great. I have no issues of it ever coming apart, and I have had my cards stored in the heat, in the cold, and with this glue, things don't pop off. Okay, and this is our Thinking of You card. And that is going to go, again, here in the middle. That's what my brain's saying. Though with sympathy, it went to the bottom. Let's get this a little straight. Oh, come on, glue. I think I got more glue on my finger than on the card. There we go. And just throw some down there and get them off my finger. I kind of want one down here this time. This corner needs something. But I don't know if I want that size or a smaller size. I think that size. We're going to go one there. on, get off my finger. Also some static electricity going on today. Mainly glue, but some static electricity. This one is going to have 5. All right. If I can get that one off my finger and onto the card now. And let's get some glue out of here. Set that one down, slide that one over, slide it over. All right, big one goes here. Maybe it's just perception. My brain didn't have any problems with me putting 5 on this card. It just needed to be the right flow, I guess. And that is card number 3. So hopefully this was fairly quick. It was fun to play with this kit. I love these ink smushes. But there you go. Get your stuff out, play, have fun, play with different colors, and go for it. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day.